Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. He steps out at the 5. What an awful return. Bad field position to start the drive. Are we seeing this correctly? The field goal unit is out there on first down. Yeah, I have no idea what the thinking is here. And as you'd expect, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Chris, what in the world is going on? They just attempted a field goal on first down. That's one I've never seen. And you know what? Serves them right. They missed it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Hoover. Touchdown, TCU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield, and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Steps out at the 6. That's a very poor return, not what the coach was looking for. Got to say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing to send the field goal team out here now. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The 20, inside the 10.
Oh, came so close here. I'll tell you, it's a great job here by the head coach having the return team out there on the field just in case this field goal was short. They had a guy back and a chance to return it for big yards. They got the big yards, just not quite able to take it to the house.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First and goal here for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mateer. It's a quick shovel pass. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Nice grab. It's Sategna. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. They bring it down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they fight back here in this playoff game. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the TCU offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Spinning out of the tackle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can...
He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. He can go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Sooners. They were not going to catch him that time. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Oh, and he shanked it. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Christian. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
To throw, it's Ncaa. Quick throw to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and another incompletion.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He fires downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. He better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
They're setting out to try the BAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
TCU 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The receiver grabs it. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
To the air, it's Hoover. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Pressure is coming. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And there's the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
1st down here for this offense. Give it to the back again. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Against the 1st and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Tatum. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Here comes the bunch formation. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Look out, he's loose. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, TCU. This offense cannot be stopped.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Oklahoma offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. That's caught. It's Tatum. Breaking free at the 35. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And the Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. They're attacking him at the 11-yard line. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now set. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Back to pass. It's Hoover bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
What a catch!
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Finds his man. It's Edwards. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo. They'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. The receiver makes the catch. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead down to 13.
Great job by this offense taking advantage of the penalty yardage. When a defense makes a mistake like that, man, you got to make them pay for it. And getting 2 instead of 1 in situations like this is a great way to do it. Nice job.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment, that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped him. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU, 36.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with a decent field position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. That pass is caught. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and
another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
I tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they...
He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The sure hands. It's Thomas. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues.
He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
TCU, 43.
Bringing it out. It's Edwards. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Hoover. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And they finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Buying time, moving to his left. He's free around the 15. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
To throw, it's Mateer. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They are pouring it on now. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Sands in the pocket, delivers a strike even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Hoover. The pass rush closing in. So they accept the penalty and wipe away the loss on that play. A little unusual. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. And it works. The first down to the 35. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
2nd down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grab down the middle. It's Shelton. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And down big late in this game. They're going to try for a touchdown here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. It's another deep shot. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the foot.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.